said, I quit school. They did playtime. Jesus. You saying something when you say that. And he went on back out. No. And he said that because he had warned this particular man to stop selling items in the front, bootlegging, in other words. He had warned him to stop selling bootleg stuff in the parking lot. And the man had been there several times. So this time he said, you know what? I'm just going to tell you just like it is. He said, I quit school because they had playground. Right. He said, I don't play. Now, I'm not going to tell you that another time. Let me see you out here again. That's all he said. And walked off. Right. Then he came back out to look to make sure he was packing up. Then he said, move! I guess he reached his limit. They were saying, man, look. In other words, we are telling you the truth. We ain't just trying to get over on you. We traveled a long way. This bread was baked fresh when we left home. Just lying all out the side of their mouth. Watch this.
And these wineskins which we filled were new.
Now look at this.
And see, they are torn.
That's terrible there.
And these our garments and our sandals have become old because of the very long journey.
I mean, come on now. Be a real devil. Don't lie about it. Just go and be a devil. The man had a sign over there. Said, I ain't gonna lie, I just want to be here. Yeah. I'm like, now this man here. Right. Be real. He's just real. Just had a real sign out there. He said he wasn't gonna work for nothing. He said, I ain't gonna lie. I just want to be here. I look up there, you won't get it today off me. You probably been better off lying. But you know what he did though? And I rolled the window down and I hollered back at him. I said, you need Jesus. He said, well, Jesus, give me a beer. You see, then I rolled the window back about it. See, I said, no, I ain't gonna mess with it. He just gonna give me a beer. I'm saying he just gonna give me a beer. I'm trying to witness him. He playing games. If Jesus will give me a beer, then I'll come to church. What? See, I ain't messing with him. I should have never, just do it for me. I should have never said nothing. I should have left him alone. Because he told me on the front what he wanted. See, but you know, people like that, you just go and leave them alone. Because see, they'll mess around and get you killed. Playing with God like that. I don't want to be within 10 miles of him, but God is right. Playing games like that. You see how desperate some people are and they try to mock the Lord. It's a sad thing when you get to that bad of a shape. So watch this as we close. Now we're coming to a close. Listen to this very carefully. Don't be so friendly with the enemy. If you know that's an enemy, I'm not saying be nasty. I'm not saying be obnoxious. I'm not saying that. But know who your enemies are. And yes, draw them with love and kindness. But let them know you know who they are. That's your right. To let them know that you're not going to get over on me now. I'm not going to play games with you. You see, because sometimes you'll never win on being nasty. Because we're Christians. Our light should always shine. But sometimes we get as worse as they are because we're trying to get back at them, not because we're mad at them. Leave them alone. Leave them alone.
Then the men of Israel took some of their provisions, but they did not ask counsel of the Lord.
See what happened? They took some of their provisions and did not consult God. And what did the scripture say? In all your ways, acknowledge me, and I'll. When they took part of those provisions, that's where they messed up at. Because now you know what that says? We got a binding and legal contract here, whether you sign it or not. You know what they're going to say? You shouldn't have took our stuff then. See, but they should have asked God, reveal who these people are. Christian people better stop being so blind. Some of them need to see an eye dog. They walk right into stuff, eyes wide open, and know that's the devil's den. But they're going up in there anyway. How about you going up in the devil's camp? If you go up in there, you look like Bojangles when you come out. The devil get through with you, yeah. You roll up in there, ain't got no power here. The devil going to show you what he's working with. He ain't playing with you. You go and take your stuff back. Some of that stuff you better let stay up in there. Tell him he can have it, write it off. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't got to a point of your life now, you ain't missed it, you don't need it. Let me tell you now, because if it was something you really needed, you will miss it and you'll look for it. If you ain't looked for it in 5 years, you don't need it.
Say it.
So they said, you know what? Well, we'll go ahead and take some of it in. Didn't even talk to God, ain't said nothing to God. And that's why when some people get into all this trouble, that's why God don't move right away for them. Because number one, they should have asked him about it. He would have told them. Christian people should not ever go into nothing with nobody without talking to God. In everything we do, we ought to pray about it. And wait on an answer. Stop running. Get up running. Well, he didn't answer me yet, but I'm gonna start walking. What that look like? Disobedient. Because you should be standing still. It says, stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. Well, I'm going to just start walking. I'm sure he's going to answer me before I get where I'm going. All right, you're going to walk all the way up in the camp. And he ain't answered yet. Some people trying to try stuff. You're going to stop trying to try stuff and know what you're doing. You can be ever so anointed and make the wrong move. And God will ask you, why you make that move then? What are you doing? Oh, God, I had a dream. So what? In that dream, did God say, go ahead? No, I just saw myself in the place. No, that's you wanting to get there so bad. God ain't spoke to you. Because if he had, then things will be worked out and you'll do it the right way. You can't go around things and do it the wrong way and say, God told me to do it. Because now you're trying to act like God done co-sign with you. And then people do that today. They say, well, did you pray about it? Well, I did. I ain't got the answer yet, but I'm waiting and still moving. But you're waiting. Wait means to stand still. So you got to understand this. You can be ever so saved, and the devil can trick you. And even in whatever you do, in everything you do, it behooves us to be Christian in everything. See, some things we can easily be a Christian in. But no problem. But when it's something that we want to do, we'll lay down that Christian title and still sing Zion songs and do whatever we need to do and go on do what we say and say what we do. But you got to understand this. God said, just only tell me about it, and I'll give you the right answer. Sometimes the answer is not what we want to hear. Yeah. That's all it is. Because sometimes God just point blank say, wait. Don't you know how long I've been waiting? Yeah, he know. What Dr. Kibart said, she just boo-hooing and crying. You got 4 years and 59 minutes and 2 seconds.
Okay.
Shut up and just take it.
Right.
Sometimes we just don't want to wait. We get in a hurry. And we do it. See what he said? Well, the minute they took that provision, they were hooked. Stop taking stuff from the devil. He going to demand something back. And when he demanded back, you may not have it to give. And then what's going to happen? Now you're going to start an outright war on you and your family. Satan is the mafia. Y'all know that, don't you? Satan will roll up on you and take your whole household out. He don't care because he's going to say you should have never signed in. Look what these people did. And they said, read that scripture again. Listen to what it said very clearly. Watch this.
Then the men of Israel.
The men of Israel. Israel means, you know what it means. Come on now. God's elect people. Choice people. Come on.
Took some of their provisions.
Took some of the enemy's provisions.
But they did not.
But they did not.
Ask counsel of the Lord.
They ain't said nothing to God. I got this. See, some things we think we got. Some things, and you know what? In your spirit, you could probably be feeling so good about it. But did God give you an answer? Wow. That's the important thing. Did God say it was okay? See, that's all important because in your spirit, see, the devil knows, and please hear this good counsel here. The devil knows your desires. He knows what you want. And what he do, he try to run ahead and camouflage it, make it look like it's God. But no, it's God. If you know it's God, everything is going to work out for you. Because you know why it's going to work out? Because you're going to tell the devil, look, I don't do nothing God say don't do. I don't sign nothing God said don't sign. You're going to do it the right way. You're not going around the circle trying to go through the back door. No, you're going straight through the front door because it's legal. And you know this is what God wants you to do. So after they took those visions, and they took it without consulting. I mean, they didn't even talk to God. Now, every time else, you know what they did? They prayed before they went to war. They prayed before they got in contact with anybody. Read all through the Bible. It'll show you where they connect with God. But see, when the devil get ready to execute, he changed. Look at Judah. Judah walked around there with all them 12. They didn't even know he was no devil. They did not detect he was and everything he did showed he wasn't with them. And I don't know how in the world they missed that. They were looking for Judah at prayer meeting. He was somewhere with the enemy talking. Well, you give me 30 pieces of silver, I'll bring him to you. That's the end of that story. You know, just agree you're going to give it to me. And when I kiss him, he's the one. 30 pieces of silver, you real? Look at Peter. I'll die for you, Lord. Jesus in there getting tried, getting ready to die. Peter out there warmed by devil's fire. Oh, this fire sure feel good. Ooh. They said, hold up. What you want? I am not one of his followers. This is the same man said, I'll die for you. Jesus told him, before we crow 3 times, you're going to deny me 3 times. I don't know if you hear that first crow, I don't know. But he got all of them. He crowed all 3 times. He's still out there. And the last time he cussed the woman out. See, when you get mad now that you're so busy trying to deny the fact that you were with Jesus, and now the devil made you act like him, you know, you need some help. Because number one, he shouldn't have been out there. He's the one who told Jesus, I'll die for you. Lord, I'll go with you. See, let me tell you something. When you tell God something, he holds that to your account. Yeah. And that's why the Bible says, don't make no vow with God that you can't keep. So a lot of times this is what happens to us. And God don't take pleasure in nobody dying. Don't fool yourself now. He really don't. But he is not going to let anybody get away with things that they shouldn't get away with because it looked like he validated. And when the bottom fall out, now you know what they can say when they leave, they beaten? That we should have prayed about this.